Thokozani sanibonani, gogo nabomkhulu, thokozani bogogo, thokozani bomkhulu. My name is Gogo Mpho Gamudi. I'm called Mageba. Kize kabazela buya bengathi katsheni bavungani hlase emkhathini mazini sengwayo nyama kaishi nyama pepezeli. I'm called katsheni buya benyathi isibalukhulu magatuzela. Sotobe indaba ezitha bekikandaba marena Ntshangase Mpongose Nkabinde Vilakazi Buthelezi Sotobe. Okay. Excuse me, I want to do a video and reiterate and really explain well. I just did a video, but my ancestors but le ndawo ikhulumile encane awucacise lana uchaze kahle ukuthi yindaba lana kwenzakalani, you know what you really are on about. I'm talking about how ancestors agree that you become helped. I just want to reiterate and explain further ukuthi what really happens. I said to wena mhlambe you want to consult, you want to uyohlola. Lana I'm talking about, okay, let me talk about myself here because Lana yimo khulumayo, yimo enzi video, and I'm sending out a message and explaining to anybody that will be listening to this video or would say for your ancestors to agree that you become help, that you that utolusizo from me. It means when you phahla, when you khuleka, when you pray to uNkulunkulu wakho vela ncane, whatever that you will be doing, ikhona into ozoyisho. There's something else that you will be saying to them, asking, pleading, asking, ukhala, uncenga, usehlisa kubona. And when you're asking humbly so like that to them, they will be touched by your plea. But it's not a one day, it's not a 1 week thing. It has to be a consistent behavior. Ukuyiphatha kahle, ukuhlonipha idlozi lakho. Your good behavior will help your ancestors very much. Don't discuss what you will be saying to your ancestors, what you have said to your ancestors. Your communication must be privately yours. Let's say I'm talking about ukuthi when you want to consult with me, mina Gogo Mpho, Prophet Dr. Mkhulu, mina. Yes, mina Nhlobo. Kusho ukuthi there's something that you have to ask your ancestors. Okay, I want to consult with Gogo Mpho. I want to get help. I want to consult with her. The minute you try to send me a message, I won't even look at it because they will tell me your ancestors. I just want to explain this again a lot. A lot of people do not understand. My response, my response, it's spot on. All the time when I respond to your messages, to your call, your ancestors are telling me to answer and speak to you, to answer your text message. If I answer and don't come back to you, it means your ancestors, they don't want me to respond. Your ancestors will tell me through my ancestors, and don't tell them the reason. But others, they will say, okay, just explain to them. So I want to explain that, look, when your ancestors want you to be helped by Ugogo Mpho, Prophet Dr. Mkhulu Mpho, katsheni manzini, ngiumanzini mina ngukatsheni. If they want me to help you, they will definitely. There are people that will make appointment and come late. That person, I would just tell them that, look, if you are late, don't come. And I'm not joking. Because it means their ancestors, they picked up something from them, which I'm not gonna say. And they will say to me, don't talk to that person again. Don't just don't allow them in your house. So lamagcene kagogo nomkhulu kuzofika umuntu ovunyelwe idlozi lakhe. Your ancestors will allow you to come to my place, will allow you for me to speak to you, whether we do a video call, whether we do a voice call, whether whatever assistance that might be required by you. Your ancestors will advocate for you. They will ask through my ancestors that I speak to you, I help you. whether you are going to pay or you're not going to pay. They will say. So if ubona ngathi angiphendula ama-SMSs wakho, just ask yourself ukuthi, did you ask your ancestors maybe? You must ask your ancestors that you want to consult with Ugogo Mpho, Prophet Dr. Mkhulu Mpho. You have to ask them. And state your reasons why you want to consult, because your ancestors know your intentions before you even talk to me. They will tell me everything about you. Other people, I tell them the truth. Other people, the ancestors will say, "I am again." It's like on a live video. If I do live YouTube sessions, other people will send messages. Gogo, consult. The ancestors will say, "I am khulumisile. Ngitshela iqiniso ukuthi akahloniphi loyo." So it is the same thing. And YouTube live, it's the same as the live call. Okay, it is an instant thing, because your ancestors, they quickly respond. The minute you send the message, when I see your name, when I read out your name, they already told me go to an. But they will tell me, no, don't say everything else. Just tell them that we don't want to say anything. Other people, they want to make appointments, and I'll tell them that, hey, your ancestors are not ready to speak. And if your ancestors are not ready to speak, who am I to say anything? Information. Now, as much as I can prophesize you, they will tell me, look, this is happening with this person. But don't tell them anything. Don't speak to them. So I believe that we have to have a good relationship. We have to have good relationship with our ancestors. What we say, how we behave, what we say out of our mouth, especially about them, how we treat people out there. Our ancestors baphatheka kabi nje. So sometimes abanye bantu, they don't know. So bogogo bathi, look, answer this video and explain ukuthi your reasons for not answering some of the calls, some of the SMSs, for not taking some of the appointments. Awusenzisi, siyakutshela, ngiyatshela ukuthi ngenzeni. I'm told what to do, what to say, how to say it. I'm told. So if ubona ngathi mina ngifuna ukuphendula, ngifuna ukuthatha i-appointment yakho, it's not because I don't want to. And idlozi lilamandla, idlozi mongalale ningakugulisa nje, like nikeza a-stroke. Ancestors are dangerous. They can make you sick, they can make you have stroke, they can make you numb. Bakwenza ukuthi ungasakhulumi, ushiselwe nje umzimba wakho, ushiselwe umzimba wakho ube buhlungu. That I know. If you don't listen to them, singayikhulumi lo, siyeke khona la, because I think other people do not realize the power the ancestors have, the influence they have on our bodies. They are able to do anything to make you sick. So if you don't listen to them, at least just partner with them and ask them, kanti why ningavumi ukuthi angikhulume lo gogo? You must ask them. But ungabi nolaka. Ubuze kahle ukuthi nabo gogo nabomkhulu, why lisabatliki gogo abuele nna kanti kenseng? Kanti ke le dirileng, ke buileng empe bokoko le bontate mogolo. O ba botsise gore okay, ke dirile eng he nna gore le sa batla ra bue le nna, because now a lot of times I would tell a person that abafuni, they are not ready to speak. And at these days, bafuna ukuthi angichaze. Before they would not even want me to explain, but now they will say, I just explain to them why that thina sikho ready khuluma. And ukuthi bazoba ready nini ke ma gogo nomkhulu, I don't know. So if your ancestors wena okay, there's something I wanted to say, but I oh yeah, but if you made an appointment and then I tell you not to come, I'm very serious about it. Don't come, because they know inhliziyo yakho, they know your heart, they know your heart very well. Agwande thokozane, siyabonga mageba kangwane. I hope I made this clear, because there's a lot of things they don't want me to share explicitly, but okuncane ongikushilo, I think kuzosiza kakhulu ukuthi abantu abaningi bayi understand this thing ukuthi the reasons your ancestors agree that I instantly give you an appointment, ukusehlisa kwakho, ukuzithoba, ukuhlonipha, ukutshengisa uthando edlozini lakho. Your humility, it helps so much. When you honor, respect your ancestors and uNkulunkulu wakho, immediately they will say, And they're saying it's not about Timali. It's not about, sometimes they don't want me to judge about a lot of people. So Ugushlola, if I want to consult with you, it's not about, if I will consult you, not want to. It's not my decision to make. They tell me. So it's not about Timali. It's not about Chelet. It's not about Timali. Because a lot of people I've consulted for free. Ancestors will say, I don't charge them. Don't charge them. Just tell them, when uyafona ukhuluma ngalento ocanga ukuthi uyayazi bese bathi man msize, explain to the person ukuthi what is actually the problem liyena, what is their problem, because wena uzobuya la kumina uthi gogo yazi nginenkinga eso. When are you calling me and explaining your problem? Immediately, ancestors will say, yeah, just stop them and explain to them what is the issue. What is the real problem? Their issues exactly. Explain to them. And we are not consulting, remember, when you just called me and you want to ask, maybe you want to make an appointment. And then your ancestors will say, just stop them and explain to them, what is the actual problem? Yeah, what is the problem? Yeah, impaired. That's how good ancestors are. They actually, sometimes when you've been bothered, when you've been abused, I mean, you've been through a lot of people that have not helped you how your ancestors would wish. I'll call it abuse because I think, yeah, I call it abuse because if I'll call it that because abuse is in many ways, it's many forms. So if you are not helped, if you have not been helped according to how your ancestors would want, I mean, what should we call it? I call it abusement. I feel like people are taking advantage of other people. So when you come to me immediately uzongitshela gogo kade ngihamba nginenkinga eso bese ngithithula ithi ngichazisele man, your issue is this and this and this and this, and your ancestors bathi wena don't ever complain ngale situation. Let me tell you ukuthi batheni ngawe bese ngiyachazisela. I tell you ukuthi this. It happens all the time. And we are dependent ukuthi wena relationship yakho enjani nedlozi lakho. It depending on the relationship with your ancestors. If your relationship is spot on, is good with your ancestors, they will advocate for you. I've said this before. The ancestors will make people work for you, serve you for free. For free. They will make sure that somebody helps you. But you must listen to what they are saying. You must listen to what they are saying. You must listen. They must give you a go ahead. Okay, you can call Gogo Mpo. If ungavumi ukuthi ungifonele, it means it's not yet time. If ungavumi ukuthi ngiphendule umlayezo wakho, it means it's not yet time. They have not allowed me. Sometimes they will not say to me, okay, tell them why we're not talking to them. Akwande thokozani, siyabonga.